Is the new Lochby Field Sling bag super durable? Of course it is. Is it indestructible? We're about to find out. Let's count bricks. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. 4 bricks. Oh, don't do that. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, come on, man. What is wrong with you, man? Okay, now you're just gonna haul logs for fun? We just getting started. So you're telling me this bag can double as a canteen? Okay. Yeah, what you cooking up there? Ah, I see. Yeah, I hope you're gonna eat that thing when you're done. All right, let's clean it up. Yeah, sure, but what other practical purposes could this bag serve? How about 3 cans of soup and a couple apples? Yeah, but how much dry pasta can you put in this thing? You missed a couple. Yeah, well, what if your brother-in-law calls and he's got plumbing issues? Okay, can we be serious for a second? Look, let's just say the apocalypse has happened and this is your bug out bag and you've got to only pack the essentials. Really have to think hard. Yes, food, good idea. Cranberries, tuna, yep, perfect combo. What else? Okay, some razors, sure. All right, makes sense, I guess. Maybe you could use those on your arms. Yeah, you gotta have sparklers. I can see that. Makes a lot of sense, yep. Oh, what? Some tomato seeds? Sure. Plant those somewhere in the apocalypse. What? Spare earbuds? Okay. What else is going in the bag? Okay, now that's the best thing you've packed so far. No apocalypse would be complete without the Obi-Wan Pez dispenser. And now your Lochby Field Sling bug out bag is fully complete and you're ready to face whatever horrors and nightmares await. Is the new Lochby Field Sling bag completely durable? Yes. Is it indestructible? I think we know the answer to that question now. Over to you, Marty. Thanks, Marty. We'll get right back to the Lochby Field Sling in a second. I just want to take a brief moment to tell you about a class I teach over at Wet Paint. The class is called The Joy of Field Sketching and covers everything from the basics to advanced methods to help you level up and learn to be a better artist. The class is 100% remote, so anyone, anywhere can take the class. You can even take a single class or the entire series. Due to the popularity and affordability of this course, there has been a waiting list. However, if you sign up now for the winter classes, you can probably still grab a spot. Come learn how field sketching can help you relax by exploring pressure-free creativity. Hope to see you there. Now back to the video. Well, hello there. I'm excited today to take a look at the new Lochby Field Sling bag. This is called a Field Sling. It's new from Lochby, just introduced, and it's designed to carry all the sketch gear you need to take into the field. I think you can fit everything you need and a little more inside this handy new bag. All right, so first of all, the bag, the measurements on the bag, let's take a quick look. It's about 10 inches by about, I'd say 8 or so inches. So it's about 10 inches wide by about 8 inches high. At the bottom, it's a couple inches wide here. And then at the top, it narrows a bit and leaves you room to use it with the cover. Here you've got Lochby's really ingenious and heavy-duty aircraft aluminum clasp, which is on all their products. As you can see, I have a number of Lochby products here, which I'll go through in a minute and how they fit in this bag. But this clasp is really heavy-duty. It's solid metal. It's not going to break or anything like that. And they've got double stitching, reinforced stitching on every single strap and every single potential fault point on this bag, which is really awesome in terms of construction. And this, of course, is adjustable. And the strap is adjustable. Like most of Lochby stuff, they thought about how people would use it before they made it. Again, when you pull this strap up, you don't have to worry about that separating from the bag because you've got quadruple or double, triple stitching here and reinforced stitching everywhere where you might have a connection point to the bag. Then, of course, the bag fabric, that's heavy-duty kind of water-resistant waxed canvas, which is great because when water gets on this or any kind of moisture, it beads up and comes off of the bag. However, after you wash it and it kind of breaks itself in, so it'll lose some of that repellent nature, but not to worry because every Lochby bag and all their gear is lined with this liner, which is, I think it's a waterproof ripstop kind of liner, but even if it's not ripstop, it's waterproof because I've had my tool roll out in snow, rain, all kinds of nasty conditions, and nothing inside has ever gotten wet. So I like that, and the flap that goes over here is going to protect whatever's inside this bag, which is really nice as well. And then the connections points where the bag, the two parts of the bag, the front and the back meet, are really stitched super, super well. You would probably have to put just a tremendous amount of pressure on that to even make a dent or rip that apart, which I love the build quality there. Inside the bag, there are a number of pouches right here. You can see those pockets there. Really convenient, nice to have. There is a zippered pocket here, which opens up, and now it's not as deep as the entire bag, but it goes in a good about half the bag, half the distance of the bag, and it zips right up. So if you really were worried about something getting wet, you could put it in there. But I mean, unless you're going to drown this thing in water, you're not going to have to worry about that. And then, of course, there's the main compartment, which is quite deep and wide when you open up the bag. So you can fit a lot in there. We're going to test that out right now. Look, now I have a medium-sized sketchbook right here. I consider it a medium size. I sketch small, so I have bigger sketchbooks and I have smaller sketchbooks, but this is the one I take into the field a lot. And this is the same sketchbook that James Gurney uses. It's a Pentelic. It just fits perfectly right into the bag. I mean, that's just like molasses, smooth. This is a standard 24-pan Schmincke watercolor kit, and I'll open it up here. And I'll usually carry a Pentel water brush, aqua brush, right in here so that I have my water and my pen all in one and ready to go. And so when I close this up, you can look at the length and the width. Now you can get these in smaller pans that are just like 12 half pans right here, and that's plenty. And that would fit even in one of the pockets in here. But I like to carry a bigger variety of colors, so hence the bigger watercolor kit, and it fits in there as well. Really handy. And then the next thing I want to bring is my very trusty Lochby tool roll. I've had this tool roll since they came out from Lochby. I love it. This thing has been everywhere with me. And if you unroll it, it's got slots for pencils, pens. There's eraser, pencil sharpener, everything you need in that little zip pocket there. And then there are actually pockets behind these straps so that if I want to put additional items, I can just put them right in there. Then when you're ready to go, you just fold it over, roll it up, attach this heavy duty clasp, which is just goes right into these double reinforced stitch straps right there. Again, it's made of the same heavy duty canvas, which is water resistant, I would say. And unless you throw this thing right into the lake and let it drown, you're not going to get anything in here wet. Then we just put that right in there and it fits perfectly. Now, the moment of truth, we want to see if we can close this thing up with everything I've got in there. So again, the strap, like most Lochby stuff, is adjustable. So you just give this strap, put the strap in, and then give it a pull, and it'll tighten the cover down, so you're all set. So with all the gear in it, this is about what it looks like. Which is great. It's not heavy. It's got everything I need in it, and I'm ready to go. All right, let's just talk a little bit about some of the other features of this. This is a really interesting connection here that they've done with the strap. Obviously, this maybe the pivoting of the strap here, that's not anything new, but this little clip here is pretty ingenious. So what you do here, and Lochby's even got a video on their channel if anybody wants to see it, where they just show you how to use this clasp. But all you do is push this clasp forward and undo it. It just pops right up. Then you can take the straps off if you want. And to get it back on, it's just the same thing in reverse. You put this hook right back in there, and then you just push. All you got to do is push this little clip here right back over the top, and it hooks in that. You can see that little hook there, and it's firmly attached. So this is made of ABS. This isn't the same material as this aircraft aluminum on the connector here. It's ABS, so I assume it's going to last a long time and hold up well. We'll see in the overall life of this bag, but it seems to be well made. It's thick. You can give it a good pull. It's not doesn't flex much, so it's pretty rigid, and they're both the same on either end. So these connectors are the same. And then when you're ready to go, obviously you can just sling it over your shoulder and you're off. Then on the back here, it does have the strap is loose here. So you've got some room if you wanted to put something in there. And I kind of thought about, well, what if you wanted to add this pouch? This is a Lochby pouch. You could add that in there. It's got these two connectors here. You could actually feed that through the straps maybe, or even through the loop here. It's empty right now, but it fits in there too. It's not so wide that it can't fit in there, so that's nice. And then this one I was a little skeptical about. They say you can fit an iPad in here, and I believe that's true. I don't have one handy right now, but this is a sketchbook cover or a field journal cover. I'll open it up and show you what it looks like. It's got the same kind of build quality that Lochby is famous for, so you've got really nice pockets everywhere you need. And so you could actually fill this thing up. Oh yeah, and a pencil or pen loop, which is cool. There's lots of videos out there about this particular journal covers, and then we'll see if that just fits in there. And it does. It fits in there. It doesn't quite push down to the bottom, but close enough, and you can still close the strap. Now, I don't have a journal or a sketchbook, but there's plenty of room in there for that. I think you can even get it in spine end first, maybe with a little bit more work. So there you go. That tells me that even if you had a sketchbook or notebook or journal in here, you could get it in no problem. So that's good. I was wondering about that, and it does fit, which is cool. So say I've got the pouch, and I've got some stuff in that pouch in there, and then I want to stick an iPhone in there, and it's got, or any phone, it's got those pockets, so I can slide that right in there, and that works just fine. So you can get a lot of stuff in here, and I throw up a graphic that Lochby has on their website, which actually shows the different kinds of configurations you can put in this thing and different equipment and stuff. But overall, I was really excited to see this field sling, they call it, come out, because I love the build quality. Everything that Lochby makes is really high quality. They design it all in-house, and then it's made in Vietnam, and their workshops do a good job with obviously the quality of the build. I like the fact that the company is veteran owned. I also would just say, if you go today to the Lochby site, there is a Black Friday discount code already up. I'm going to put that into the description, but if you're watching this video and that sale has passed or ended, you can use my code. I have a special discount code as a Lochby ambassador. Feel free to use that code, share the code, spread it far and wide, and get yourself a double-digit discount on anything made by Lochby, which is really fantastic and highly recommended. So thanks a lot for stopping by to take a look at the Lochby sling bag and this field sling, which I love the word field in this description because that's exactly where this thing is going. Thanks very much, and happy holidays to you and yours. See you.